Accessorize TV podcast. I'm your host, Janette Burke, live on location at the Niagara Falls Comic Con. I'm standing here with the lovely Tia Ballard right here at our booth. Now, Tia, you're a voiceover specialist actress and a woman at that, so let's talk about the roles that you voice and how you get them and how this goes for women in the business.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much for asking that. I've been working in anime and video games and animation since 2009. I've done over 300 voices at this point. And fortunately for me, my career has blossomed into not only writing, but directing, producing, and now working on my own animated project, along with kids' books and everything else. I've been very, very grateful for a long and full career.
But how did you land your first voiceover role?
Oh my gosh, it's a long, long story full of twists and turns, but I will say that I'm from a tiny town in Texas, Paris, Texas, in the middle of nowhere, and I knew I wanted to be in cartoons. So a lot of us, a lot of voice actors start as actors and then they kind of fall into animation or voiceover. I knew cartoons were where I wanted to spend my life, no matter what I was doing. And so I knew I would land in the animation world somehow. And I majored in speech and communication in college, along with fine arts and theater arts. I also got a teaching degree just in case this plan fell through. And it's because I didn't know how to get into the industry. Fortunately now there are a lot of opportunities and classes that people can take that you don't necessarily need a college degree, but I didn't know that at the time. And there was an animation studio, an anime dubbing studio 2 hours away from my hometown, Paris, Texas, and I thought, I'll work there. So by just following that dream, meeting people, telling them what they want, or telling them what I wanted, I rubbed elbows with some really wonderful people who trusted me and gave me an opportunity. And here I am, all these years later.
Well, congratulations to you for following your dream and really pursuing it through and having a backup plan in case something didn't go right.
Yes, just in case.
And you mentioned Paris, Texas, a small town. I'm also from a small town, actually.
Oh, really? Yeah. Where are you from?
I'm from Belleville, Ontario.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and I moved to Toronto, but you know, it's so important for women to follow their dreams, and I'd like you to just give me a little commentary on that and on maybe even some tips on how you can make that happen.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's such a wonderful and loaded question. There's so much.
We want to have rich cultural content.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Well, everyone's experience is so unique to them. As I said, came from a small town. I graduated high school with 20 people. So I was actually the first person in my family to not only graduate college, but to leave our small town. And not only being a woman out in this, at the time, very frightening world, because none of us knew what to expect. What's outside of our small town? We don't know. The world is a dangerous place. I've been very blessed to have a family who supports me, even though they're not quite sure what I do or what do I want. I find that being a woman in not only this field in particular, but as women grow into our own and redefine our roles as women and what that means and what it means to be a woman, constantly redefined. My struggle personally came from knowing that I could handle anything. I didn't need someone to rescue me. I could face difficult situations, complicated situations, and come out on top. And I think it's very important for women to understand that you absolutely are capable. You're always learning, you're always growing. But that's kind of, that's everyone, right? We all have our own unique experience.
That was a great answer. Thank you very much.
Of course.
So, just to wrap up then, can you direct me to a website or something where we can go to find out more about your upcoming projects?
Oh my gosh, thank you for asking. Right now, my website, I do not have a website, working on it. For being in this career as long as I am, I'm terrible at that side of it. But you can find me on Instagram, tbirdlizzy, the letter T, bird, like flying bird, Lizzy. I'm constantly updating, sharing things. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm constantly working.
Okay, well, thank you so much for chatting with us today, and thank you, my lovely audience, for joining in. Please remember to like, comment, and share all our posts with your family and friends. You will find us everywhere on the TV side: Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, Vimeo, YouTube, and the list goes on. On the audio podcast side, we're on iHeartRadio, Buzzsprout, BuzzFeed, Apple, and that list goes on. For a complete list of where to watch and listen to us, please check the link in the show notes below. And until next time, continue to be fabulous. It's Janette Burke, your host, signing off.